Shit. No, there we go. Oh.
You got it. Yo.
What's in there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check it. I'm just playing like when we going out. Okay, literally, there's no pressure on your host, Bang on Bug.
It's your boy, Ego Motherfucking World.
And we got today.
Lady Storm.
Okay, so I guess tell us where you originally from.
I'm from a small community called Daniel Springs, right below Union Point, Georgia, and Greensboro, Georgia.
Okay, so you grew up with both your parents?
Well, I grew up with my mother, but my daddy was always in my life, so pretty much both. So, hey.
So what, he remarried or like what?
God. No, he didn't remarry.
So you don't want to talk about it? Okay.
No, I mean it's not complicated. But no, he's not married.
Okay. So okay, y'all want to bring this up too? Like, I noticed, like I said this to the other guy. I noticed every girl I ever dated, her parents weren't married. So have you ever kind of? Is it something that you notice about all the guys you dated that they had something in common to where like it might have had an effect on why it didn't work or?
Oh no, because I ain't gonna even lie. It's sad to say what I'm fixing to say right now, but guess what? I ain't ever met no guy that could mount up to my dad.
No, that ain't sad. That's actually...
No, it's sad because shoot, it's bad that I haven't, I done ran across people, so that means that my choice of men wasn't that good. So yes, it is sad.
Our generation definitely got some work to do, but we do need an example though. We need examples like that. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I see that ain't good is that the OGs like that need to mentor the next generation. That's why I try to be hard on my son, because you want your son to grow up and actually be somebody that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can carry the legacy. Oh, no, that's sad. I guess it is sad in the sense.
It is.
I guess it is.
Okay, so what is it that they coming up short with?
Oh my God, look at you. Because I feel like my daddy is a great, provider. You know what I'm saying? He was great towards me and my sister, and my mother didn't have to ever worry about a check not being in the mail, and his woman, who he has now, she don't have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? He'll help her. He'll help her kids. So, like, you don't really find too many like that.
So you saying financially they coming up short?
No, different ways. Like, that's one of the things. Like, the heart that he has. Like he's not selfish. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of men out here selfish.
Give me an example.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
What's selfish?
Selfish, like people just, oh my God, let me just go on and say, stingy as hell.
Mm-hmm. Literally, there's no pressure.
Period.
Literally, there's no pressure. That's why we told you come over and get on the mic. See,
she hard-headed, man. Now, one of them women don't listen to no man. That's all.
Let me just say, I'ma just say this.
See, I feel like the older generation. I'm finna tell you what I've been, coming up. Even I used to hear older people arguing. One thing I knew about the older generation of men, they will tell you the truth whether it hurt your feeling. They don't care whether your feeling will hurt.
Book.
They gonna let you know, hey, I got kids. Them kids come before you. You know what I'm saying? And I got a wife. Get your ass over there. I'm just saying. I just used to listen to arguments. You know what I'm saying? So the guys, these new generation of guys cannot mount up too much to that old generation now. And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, I didn't run into nobody like my dad. You know what I'm saying? And I said that's sad for me.
I'm saying, so most women don't know how to pick men though, because most of the time when
I have always kept one. Let me rephrase something.
They can always keep a man, but they don't be about.
I gotta get this right. I'm finna get this right.
Go ahead.
Because my kid's father, he wasn't a bad, because you got some people got the personality. Mm-hmm. Then you got some people that's got it financially.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But we be looking for it all. Everybody be looking for it all. You know, I'm not just saying women the only one that deserve this less selfish person. You know what I'm saying? Men deserve it too. You know what I'm saying? I could say 50-50 or whatever, however you want to put it, but it's just different now. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody with everything is tit for a tat. And I'm not just talking about relationship. These days, you're going to be around people always count favors. They'll do something for you voluntarily. Then later on, you know what I'm saying, you owe them something. And they came out the woodwork and gave you something. You know what I'm saying? And then this is my thing right here. If you ain't got it to give, or you got a problem with giving, then maybe won't in you anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm just tired of people count favors. You know what I'm saying? People do that with everything, even with this industry.
I'm saying sometimes it's not counting favors. It's like sometimes, like matter of fact, it was an artist I used to help, and then I remember I didn't even ask for them, but I'm thinking like since I helped the nigga so much, maybe he wouldn't try to charge me, but. It go like that, like you do 5 or 6 things or whatever. How many, you know what I'm saying, you do stuff and then when you go to somebody like, hey, help me, and they like, well, I gotta charge.
Remember, you gotta be real. You gotta be real because see, you'll have situations where, let me see. I don't know. People are just, it's okay. Just say you have a video shoot. You have something that I told you that I was coming to, right?
Okay.
I come out, I see you, I support you, and just say next week I have something going on and you don't come. I'm not gonna be mad at you because I probably had time that day. Just because I had time for you that on that particular day don't mean that you're gonna have time for me next week on my particular day. Yeah. So I have to be an adult and realize that was on me. I went because I had time. When my time came, you probably had something to do with your family. I can't hold that against you or whatever else you had to do. And so that would make me sick with people these days. It's always count favors in every. No, it just happened. I feel it happened. Shut up. It happened. No, it happened to me before, and I've seen it happen to other people. I don't count favors. If I do something for you, I do something for you. That means I had that time. I understand that people are busy and they got stuff to do. I'm not going to hold that against them or throw nothing subliminal towards them or nothing like that because we are grown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, so some people emotionally attached to favors, though.
No, they were not. I tell people straight up now, like people will be like, "Don't Storm, I ain't asked for that." Because what's your cash out? Because I want to go on and get that payout the damn way right now. You know what I'm saying? And I had somebody tell me one time, Storm, you making sure that that you don't owe me now. Then see that go. I ain't even know, but see that let me know then. You was counting this shit. Yeah. And so I made sure, what's your cash out? What's your cash out? We're going to get this out the way because I'm the type, I'm going to call you. You know? It's just crazy. I see a lot of people do a lot of people like that, and I feel like it's ridiculous.
That's sad, man.
Okay, so how does Lady Storm pick a man? Like, since all your relationships fail, you single, right? So I'm
not gonna tell you whether I'm single or not.
Okay, you can not answer questions. I don't force people to answer questions.
I'm not really like, you know what? I don't even pick no more because I don't even pick right. So I'm just waiting on whoever God sent.
You got a big ass rock on your fingers, so you know I don't start.
Now you don't go this big fake ass rock. Don't do
it. Nah, you manifest what you want.
Oh my bad.
You manifest. Nah, it's
no, it's not good.
I mean, it's not but you know.
I'm supposed to cuss.
Yeah, I feel it. It's one of them situations where like you manifest what you want, and like. I done seen you perform. I done seen you come out. I done seen you do your thing. And it's like, you remind me of like when Trina them was like first hitting the scene and the attention they commanded. You see what I'm saying? But it was one thing because they didn't get the respect they deserved because people glorified them for just being pretty already. You see what I'm saying? So like, in your situation, you probably get a lot of niggas like after shows running up to you. You probably got a lot of promoters on the bullshit, like how we were saying about the producers and the beats. Promoters be on that with female artists too. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why you probably more reluctant. The motherfucker you probably talk to probably ain't in the industry nowhere. That motherfucker probably goes to drive the Sunny trucks. Cause like I can see it all on you. Like you gon' he you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna really fuck with nobody that probably even come close to even doing nothing in the musical industry. Just cause like them niggas probably run up to you all day. But I just know you got that housewife, you got that real housewife of Atlanta feel on you. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's probably what you want. You want you a ball player or some shit. You want you a goddamn a love and hip hop type.
She look like she don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, look, nah, that's that nigga on to some face. Yeah, I'll take
I mean,
Okay, let me ask you something. Okay, let's just say you met this man who was financially like elite, but
financially elite.
he was bisexual.
Whoa!
oh my God.
Could you date a man who was bisexual and he was like everything else is what you wanted, but he was gay?
That's crazy.
I love myself too much. I'm not desperate.
Straight up.
I'm not desperate. And in my case, there's no problem getting a man. Period. It's just that like I'm on standstill. I got a low tolerance level, like right now, and then and it's even lower now. My mother passed on February 3rd, and so I really don't have tolerance for not only men, but I feel like I got to deal with the fact that I got to live with her. So anytime anybody else go tripping towards me, it can be a cutoff because I got to learn to live without her. So I ain't worried about living without these other people.
I dated a female who mom died. She was never the same after that.
Now it do something to you. It teach you. You can see how people are. You can see where people's hearts are and different stuff like that. It's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be some people reach out to you. It's gonna be some that don't. You're gonna be full of surprises. You know what I'm saying? So when that happens, you are gonna really see true colors with a lot of people, like a lot. And I had a lot of people like reach out to me that wasn't in my life at the time, but when they heard that was going on, they came out of woodworks like, hey, like I'm gonna be here for you, and that meant so much to me, and it gave me a whole nother different outlook on them. I'm like, oh my God, this is a person we couldn't make it like that. You know what I'm saying? But that person, when I tell you they came in, and it wasn't physical. It wasn't coming to my house. You know what I'm saying? It was just like
you felt
calling me. Yes, like
from a
do
distance.
you want to go for drinks? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? Do you need this? Are you good on this? Is you good with this? You good with that? How are your kids? Do you need this?
Some men they prey on women like that.
No.
I'm just saying. Listen to me now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a man. They will play that role like they that superhero, but they kind of they preying on
Not
you,
this one.
and they'll wait for their kill. I promise you, that's how men
Stone
are.
look like she got a Glock.
MP don't. He real, ain't it? He don't care. So
Stone look like she got a Glock. He look like, what kind of gun you got?
Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore.
Cause she had the alt.
No, because I got mad and gave it back.
Oh yeah, no, I had a homie like that. When he finally got his gun, he got so angry one time. He was like, bro, I had to go get that gun back. Cause what I would have did with it, he was like, bro, it wasn't meant for me to have. I learned then it ain't meant for me to have a gun.
No, mine. I was just stubborn. I was like, come and get this gun. I don't need it. I don't want it. But then I learned, I was so used to. I walk outside with it. I sit on the porch with it, and I got used to sleeping under the pillow with it. It went everywhere I went. I remember one day sitting at the park, me and a friend, and these white guys was at a park. White guys go by. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what if they real drunk and stuff, and this one all that was going on. You know what I'm saying? And the person like, why you got your gun? I said, look, it's just us out here this little black couple right here, we holding hands. These people riding by all drunk and stuff. I said, hey, you might not know. I'm not putting it in the car. I said, we're going to news. We're going to be on the news in a different way.
Mm-hmm. And the way we...
Not being a victim.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, that. And it's unfortunate we got to think like that. But, hey, man, you know, if you're not thinking like that, get yourself mentally
yes,
aware.
They were looking all over there, too. And it would, you know, because... Looking, you know, the only two black, a guy with a girl, they already feel like it's a vulnerable situation anyway. So you got to think like that.
Okay, so what's the most traumatic experience you had as a child?
Romantic as a child?
Most traumatic experience.
Oh, I thought you was...
Yeah, now we ain't asking no questions like that. No, hold on, now, the big boy. It's still no pressure, but now we ain't asking no questions like that.
I ain't say, well, really the most traumatic, but that was had something to do with my mother. I don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing she did, but it was a situation that I just happened to been around. You know what I'm saying?
Like rape or something?
Oh, look at you! You just still. Next question, please.
Hey, man.
Okay, he be trying that on.
I know, man. Look, man. See, that's the thing, man. Bug is the mastermind of the smooth criminal voice. He's like,
I mean, I just always.
No, it's just that you know, coming up, no matter what situation my mother was in, I was in. So
remember,
if she was fighting, I was gonna fight. I ain't care how old I was. So. And it was just one of those things, and the reason I said traumatic because I was be fighting people I shouldn't even fight, or shouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? So.
Damn, man, that's sad. Man, I lived that life too. But when I think about it, like, that shit, it make you a different beast, man. It make you a different beast. I remember a 30-year-old slapped me. I'm 14, nigga. 30-year-old.
You took off running?
Hell nah, we jumped the shit out of his ass. But he slapped me because we came up there. And now that I'm 30, well, finna be 30 anyway. I ain't 30 yet, but I'm about to be. Now that I'm about to be 30, if I was him and them kids was there, I probably would have slapped me too. Cause like the way we
you
came
look like
up,
you were bad though.
I mean, but this is the thing. The niggas had just fought with us. We was just coming back to retaliate. But we was on like his little part of the apartment, like his little square of the apartment. And like he was like, man, y'all get away from here with all that. But he was drunk too. So we like, man, I ain't gonna lie, we was like, man, fuck you. That nigga come back and slap my ass so motherfucking fast. But we jumped the shit out of his ass though. But like, now that I'm older, I'm like, man, they would, if some young nigga come by y'all with all that, I might have to pop their ass too, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta give them the ass whooping they ain't getting at home. You feel me? I felt like that slap let me realize, man, I don't need to go up here and try to jump on these boys. Because after that, we didn't. We just took our ass home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But for most part, though, I can say this. I got some wonderful people in my life. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly say that a few old and most definitely a few new. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, there you go.
Hey, she get right back smooth with your ass. Whatever you get smooth, she got. See, there you go.
Yeah, I gotta say this. I see you a lot with Gangsta Nino. So y'all used to date or something?
No.
Shout out to Gangsta Nino.
We was at the what it is, the green carpet event, and it was around Halloween. He performed. Nid had him come in, and I performed as well. So I asked him, you know, about a collab. Actually, it was gonna be me putting him on the song. But he flipped it and said, he said yes, but he flipped it and said, you know what, I got 2 songs of my own, choose one. So I chose Turn On You.
Did you drop that to us?
Yes,
okay.
It's his, you know, he featured me.
No, I'm saying, did you get it to us though?
No.
Damn, could've played it.
Okay, so what's like the most disrespectful thing a man has ever said to you?
This, oh God, I can't just really think of nothing off top, but I can say don't know. It'll take a long time. I want to.
Damn, man. I miss a lot of shit.
But not straight up. And straight up disrespect. You know what I'm saying? It be slick disrespect a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? It don't be straight up to
slick disrespect. Elaborate on that. What's slick disrespect?
Ain't nobody in my face just calling me no bitch.
Also, you fighting if somebody call you a bitch?
Man, first of all, if you know what I'm saying, if you could be in my face and just call me a bitch like that, 9 times out of 10, it might be really something. But after that, it's gonna be nothing at all, because if I have to fight with you, and we have to go there, and you feel like you got to put your hand on me and stuff like that, then that's disrespect right there.
Okay, so
and if I do it too, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it worked both ways, A woman should put their hand on the man, and the man should put their hand on the woman.
So have you been in an abusive relationship?
Not really, but
not really.
Sort of. Something happened one time, but it ended.
She told us that. She said if it's hard, it ain't gonna be nothing.
I'm not saying like that. It's just that I believe in, I hear a lot of women say, well, he hit me, I hit him back. Okay, my thing is, you shouldn't even have to go through that. So if you get to the point where you have to go through that, even if you have to fight that once because you were protecting yourself, it shouldn't be another fight, because that should be the end.
Okay, give me the most embarrassing moment in your life.
That's a new one.
Right now.
Dang.
I'm just talking.
That's fucked up. You know what? That's fucked up right there, man. Yeah, man.
I just can't look.
We ain't clip that up
These
right
the kind of question that you send to people so they can get them ready and they can go on and write them down and let you know.
Takes away the beauty of it.
They can make up stuff.
See what? Take a question
I'm gonna tell the truth.
and then I put it up a guest ass and it go bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? We just take the question. And that's what we do with it, you know what I mean? Like, because it makes it authentic. That's why people fuck with us. It's authentic. It's genuine.
It's like
you know what I'm saying?
But you're not gonna get the answers that you want, because I had a very exciting life past in my life. So if you would, I can't remember everything, because if you would have gave me those questions, I would have answered them. And it would have been the interview would have been doper.
It's still dope. What's the manifestation? See, this is the thing, like the magic of the way we clip this motherfucker up, and then on top of that, see, the thing is, like, everybody, I'm gonna say what Bug normal speech is. Everybody, when they bring you on a platform, they want to do the same thing. What's up with your music? You got a new video? Do you got some clout? Yada, 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 yada. We try to really make y'all show personality to y'all base and our base. Cause see, like, that's a lot of our problems. We don't like to show personality. A lot of our problems. Like, I can probably display all the personality on this show right now. Mm-hmm. But when I get in the studio, I have no personality. But it's not because I don't have one. It's because I got too many people in here this one night, so I can't display it. But now the night that it's just me and the engineer, I can display it. So, like, don't look at showing your personality as a bad thing. People need to know you and know how you are. Because I'm going to keep it 100.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I never said it was.
That's deep. That's deep. I'm just saying, you on the mic versus you in this interview right now. I'm intrigued just because when I see you on that motherfucking mic, I be like, yeah, Storm, she goddamn, you be working the whole fucking room. You rarely one of the females I see work the whole fucking room. So it's like, you see that you fearless. But now it's like, you get on that mic, you get on that shy, girly, shy shit.
When?
Now. You don't want to answer the question?
It's not, I mean.
You don't want to answer the question?
No, it just sort of, unexpected. I ain't scared to talk, period.
Let them know.
You know, you need to go find some interviews then.
I do. I need to go watch your old interviews. I ain't watch your old interviews. I do. So shit, when we that's something to take note of though. We'll start figuring out how to prompt guests on like getting.
Finna find you another question.
Man, he got them popping. I told you we take a question, put it up against, and say pow. Take a question. That nigga Pop, RP Pop, man. He one of the legends, man.
Okay, so
Bang.
if you could change something about yourself, like what would it be?
This damn stomach.
I mean,
I know
I'm
you
gonna say what I
probably deep with that, but I'm
always
just
say.
saying. But no, I mean, well, I just said that, but like, I mean, of course, you know what I'm saying. I want to be further, and with this rap thing, you know what I'm saying, and I just want to make all the right moves, you know what I'm saying. We never know the wrong from the right at sometimes, you know what I'm saying, and so I just pray to God that every step that I take it is worth taking. I want to be a step closer every time I make a step.
Okay, so have you been Me Too since you've been in the industry? Like basically, like if you give me some, I give you this beat, or I put you on this show.
Oh no. No. Now now we can have it.
You ain't say it happened, but I'm saying, has anybody tried it? Like asked you on something?
Not straight up. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody just really asked me, but I'm just not stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because I done had people. You know what I'm saying? Just offer me stuff. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and I would take it. After that, nobody would ever come at me because even after you take something that somebody offer you, it's how you act afterwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna be all on somebody just because they did something for me, because that was their choice. They reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said at first, if you didn't have it to give, don't give it, because that even with women. So that ain't even with just men. Even Baby Case. You know what I'm saying? Like even with her show thing. One time, what I told you, I said when I get it, when I get the funds, I said I'm getting at you then. I tell anybody, men, everybody. I tell them all, anybody, like once I get it, because you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get back with you. I have a lot of people that I'm gonna get back with because I love certain people's show. It be dope. They be having dope shows and stuff. But I'm not a freeloader. Now, I'm gonna look into this thing. I'm not a freeloader. So if you gave me something, that was on you, okay? But other than that, you know what I'm saying, I pay for what I want. That's why it's taking longer.
You what now?
It's taking longer because I pay for what I want.
Okay.
I could have took a few shortcuts, but guess what?
Like what?
I mean, shoot, I'm just being honest. I mean, like for this, like, I mean,
give me an example.
Come on, just not, man. Come on, man. I'm a woman, man. Like, if I know, I'm pretty sure it's some things that I won't have to pay. A lot of things that I know I won't have to pay for.
But is it worth the trouble they come with?
I ain't never finna see it in no trouble.
Facts.
But I know it's gonna be. It will be trouble because I feel like I will get a person they feeling.
Get a what now?
I will get somebody they feeling.
Go ahead. This is what this show about. Speak your mind.
No, but I'm saying we ain't gotta go there because none of that gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even have to even talk about that. But people get it, they feel. You might have people. Like, I had a situation, with somebody, oh, yeah, you beautiful, blah, 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 I wouldn't mind, blah, blah, okay. But do you know how many people tell me that? So if I go by everybody said you're beautiful, I'll spoil you, I'll do that for you, I would have a whole lot right now. But it's gonna come talk with that too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that you can do that's gonna be swept under the rug in life. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. Nothing is for free. Either you're gonna have to pay somebody back, or you're gonna have to hear a whole lot of talk behind it.
Yeah, I give people free interviews all the time.
Yeah, but some people. Okay, that's what I said. If you got it to give, then that means you gave it because you okay. Yeah. That's it. So you one of those. Okay. Everybody ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Even those people that have did stuff for me, they ain't come at me. I'm not saying that wasn't their intentions, But they didn't, so I'm not gonna put nobody out there and say that's what they did because that's not true.
But I mean, I do frequency. It does benefit me too, just having more.
Oh
content
yeah,
to put
yeah.
up, so I don't mind doing them, but I do need to be paid
I
sometimes.
We need to be paid, motherfucker. No, ain't no wrong with free interview, man. Just like she said, there's nothing wrong with the concept you built. Because at the end of the day, man, guess what, man? If I can avoid
now, it'll be a different thing. Let me tell you something. This rap thing already a gamble anyway. It's
Facts.
a gamble.
Facts.
I don't care what you do or what somebody do for you. That don't mean you're gonna make it. Okay? You be decided and did all this for that and all this for that, then nothing don't happen. You'll be done played yourself. Now, if I had a future ball, and I just really knew straight up that, you know what I'm saying, if somebody knew that something straight up would happen, then it probably be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, okay, bam. But come on now, let's be real.
Yeah, that's facts though.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna wrap it up. So tell us about your projects you got coming out and your Instagram and all that.
Okay, well, I finished up another song. I got to go record it or whatever it is. The name of it, she's got her own bag, so or whatever. And my seduction song, I be coming with a video with that soon. You know what I'm saying? Sexy. It's gonna be very sexy.
A guy in it?
Huh?
You got a guy in it, or is it just
I mean, it's gonna be multiple people. It's gonna be different people. I mean, it's different ways to seduce people. So I want different sexy women, sexy men. So
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Okay, so you want to say something, Ego?
Nah, it's a pleasure having Lady Storm on the motherfucking show. Done seen her performing all over the motherfucking city. You know what I'm saying? She is one of the I'm gonna start doing that. People that I actually know are actually out here, and I didn't seen you because I be out here for real too. I'm gonna start amending y'all and commending y'all while y'all here. So thank you for always being on the scene. Thank you for killing it. And when you come on the show, if you killing it, I'm gonna make sure you highlight it. So yeah, she is one of the Atlanta natives in the city that's doing all the shows, and keep working, cause ain't nobody gonna keep work. You can't nobody outwork you if you working like that. Can't nobody outwork you if you working like that. You feel me? So hey man, Lady Storm in the building, banging boy. Really is no pressure, man. Y'all know what the business is.
We're gonna leave out on seduction.
Hey.
do seduction. You can leave out. I know they talking.
The gangster shit. I told y'all she get gangster.
Seduction.
I told y'all she get gangster. I don't know if I heard seduction or not. Well, I gotta hear it to know if I heard it, but man, Lady Storm be that motherfucker goddamn 6-inch heels walking around the whole club, ready to put